neck, I don't shoot her for pocket. Now overconfidence keep everybody when not a complete. And now I keep 2020. We were in a mud. We were arrested.
Wait. If I were to ask you how to make a movie about gangs, street lifestyle, and violence, how would you do it? Trust me, it's harder than it looks. Luckily, I found a movie that perfectly encapsulates it. It's a 2020 movie titled Ghetto.
I will let this one go. But the next one no go be like this.
Yeah? Overtaking is allowed, but overspeed they kill. Focus on song.
Hello, my name is Favor, and I'm going to attempt to break down this fantastic gangster movie. Now, this movie is about a street girl, Lefty, who got adopted into a rich family. But here's the catch, she still rolls around as a gangster. I know, shocking. You would think now she's rich, she would leave her street ways for a more civilized lifestyle, right? The movie instead highlights the fact that she acts and lives the gangster life not because she has to, but because she wants to. It's a habit, and that's the first step in writing a fantastic gangster movie. You have to outline the morals and values of the protagonist. There are 3 other bullet points on what makes this movie so great, but let me elaborate on the first a bit. In the movie Ghetto, Lefty is a gangster just for the fun of it, and she has a strong craving for community and group rivalry. That's the only thing that drives her, and honestly, it's fine. In a gangster movie, you don't need to go over the top with the values of the protagonist. You just have to make sure that they are there. Why? Well, maybe this scene will help me explain better.
Give me 10 invitation. No, 20 my dad. They always pack people and go away.
For who?
For my people.
I don't want to see any of those people at my party.
I'm a good dad. I call it shaman. No, I'm that's segregation. Do you know me? I'm not with denomination.
I don't care what you say. I do not want them at my party.
You know where mommy invitation for I buy the day.
Mommy no share invitation give us now.
It didn't serve.
I said the one where she share, don't finish it now. That we go collect new one. This one.
In this scene, she steals her mom's birthday ticket to give her gangmate, even after her mom strictly advised against it. Now, there was a different decision Lefty could have made. She could have just bashed the whole thing and her friends wouldn't have known. But she decides to throw caution to the wind and steal the ticket to give to her friends so that they can come, because she knows that the party would be way more fun for her if her gangmates were there. And that's the only reason the scene makes sense. That's why all of her violence in the movie makes sense, because we can link all her behavior back to her values, which is community and group rivalry. She likes to be in gang. Okay, now we have established that. The second thing you need in a gangster movie is, well, gangs, of course. But that's obvious, but what I really mean is rivalry between gangs. Violence is the word. Yes, there has to be some tension. If not, the movie will feel like a school debate between different groups. In the movie Ghetto, there were 4 gangs that we were shown. Mugambo's gang, that was the gang that set the pace of the movie in the opening act. The Ujuna boys gang that had some beef with Lefty's gang towards the middle of the movie. Lefty's gang itself, that is the Askamaya Beats, the protagonist gang, and Femi Scott's gang that gave us the plot twist of the entire movie towards the end. But we will discuss that briefly. The interesting thing I'm trying to highlight is that all these gangs had some rivalry with Lefty's gang in one phase of the movie in some fashion, and Lefty's gang, the Askamaya Beats, had to put up a fight. The point of this is to give our main character some sort of rivalry to overcome. We are introduced to her in the beginning of the movie as a gangster, so naturally we the audience expect her to get into gang fights. Establishing a solid structure of opposition or rivalry amongst coexisting gangs enables the protagonist to always have endless possibilities of potential conflict in the movie, which sets the stage for the curiosity amongst the audience to see our protagonist get into those situations. Alright. As for the third component in making a gangster movie, it's something that is so negligible yet so important, and I'm going to use these 2 cents to explain it.
Gambo, let it go. I go settle. To save the love of my life, I'll look for gun now. Shama borrow. That's all I want. Look now, I don't use all my money bill you.
That money will give Gambo, that 250. I go double am. Thanks to on Shayebai. After all I do for you, I serve you.
Sava.
I steal from Mama for you. I'm a more over prodigal child. Because of you. Listen, I hear say, you carry your boy, you won't marry your boy, you won't relocate. You won't relocate.
Fuck it! Lefty, since this is what you want, I'm calling this whole thing off. I've been managing your madness for years, but I'm done with you.
Penny Stone.
Now in the first scene, we see Femi Scott, the Yahoo boy, who is the love interest of the protagonist Lefty, seemingly being caring and in love with Lefty. Now as we continue to watch the movie, the second scene later shows us that it was all a game and he never really loved her. He was just using her to get resources for himself and his gang. This is what I call the unpredictability of character. And you might ask, why is it so important? Well, it's because it's a gangster movie and we the audience have to be constantly reminded that these people in question don't give a fuck about morality in any sense or form. And honestly, this made the whole movie all the more interesting because the rug was literally pulled from under the leg of the audience. And from then on, the audience who felt that they have already figured out the whole plot of the movie won't even know what to expect down the line.